I think because with a hair system, I know a few people who've had it done. I used to be a barber, I know how to look after it and how to do it, and I'm confident to do that myself. And I think anybody can get on board with that and be able to look after themselves. You're kind of guaranteed an outcome. You're guaranteed to have a full, thick head of hair. Whereas I think with things like hair transplants, I know some people that have had it done and it's not really gone the way that they thought it was going to. Their hair has come back along the hairline, but it's kind of wispy. They don't really have this full, thick head of hair that they kind of envisioned they would get if they had a hair transplant. And yeah, they kind of feel a bit disappointed and deflated by it. They've spent a lot of money and it's not really giving them what they hoped for. So at least with this, like, you know full well that in 20 minutes, half an hour, you can have a full thick head of hair again, and it's just a nice feeling. You know that that is guaranteed, so that's kind of why I chose this. On top of the fact that you can kind of, you know, swap things around, you can get different colours, different densities, you can have different materials. It's quite flexible in that respect, and also you can get super fast delivery, so if you ever need them again sent to you, they come really quickly. It's just, for me, I can manage it very well, and that's what I like about it. It's an instant result.
So I get so many questions about why I didn't just do Rogaine or biotin or some of the other medical treatments, and the truth is that I was 21 years old, and at 19 I noticed it. At 21 I would say about 40% of my hairline was gone, unfortunately. So these preventative measures such as Rogaine and biotin, they are best for keeping what you already have. Unfortunately, I didn't have that because rule of thumb is that once your scalp goes shiny where your hair is supposed to be, the hair follicle is dead, it's done, there's no bringing it back without surgery. So the Rogaine and biotin, it just wasn't really in my cards at that point. So I thought about getting the hairline surgery, but when you do more research into it, you discover that not only is it really invasive, it's very expensive for a 21-year-old, and there's also no guarantee that it will work. So you're paying all these finances for something that could potentially not work. Luckily, when I discovered hair systems, I was very thankful because that put me in full control of my style, and I could pretty much do whatever kind of style I wanted that would like fit my face shape. So I'm very thankful that I discovered hair systems, because I pretty much, like, you know, going bald at such a young age, it's very nerve-wracking, and it's kind of a little bit traumatic, especially since I was a hairdresser. So for me to, you know, take back control of my life and my hair, it was a breath of fresh air.
It was actually Superskin V, so it's the S1 V stock piece. And it was in a color 5, medium brown, I'd say, and it was the best, I think. I've actually had that twice now, and yeah, I think I want to have that again.
The first hair system that I tried for Lordhair was the Superskin V, the S1V, which is a full poly base, not the thinnest one, but one that is not as thin, which was good for me because I was still a beginner. And since it was like in the middle of 2020, we were in the middle of the pandemic, so I asked for a haircut. Sorry, that's my cat. I asked for a haircut, so when I got my first hair system from Lordhair at home, I only had to install it.
At the first, I only told actually to my closest people, and of course because I have been bald such a long time, and then I suddenly had hair. Of course they knew something was going on, and then I told them that I'm actually wearing a hair system and it's coming from Lordhair, which is great.
They all said I look a lot better for it. Everybody feels good when you've got a full thick head of hair. So yeah, everybody's got used to it, everybody likes it, everybody says how much better that I look. So yeah, overall I'm very glad that I did it, and I think Lordhair is an awesome company to do it with. They're cheaper, really good, very efficient, and yeah, there's lots of different options for all the different types of hair systems you can have. So it doesn't take much effort to do, and yeah, I don't regret doing it. I did it almost a year ago now, and I'm very glad that I did. So I hope this was helpful.
what do my friends and family think about me wearing hair systems? And if I'm being 100% honest, they do not even notice. I have been wearing hair systems for so many years, and on top of that, I have spent so much time mastering the craft of making sure it's done correctly that it kind of goes over their head a little bit. I will say though, they are very supportive and they love the fact that I change my style very frequently. They're always, asking me, oh, what are you gonna do next? Like, what haircut are you gonna do next? Are you gonna go longer? Are you gonna go shorter? They love the idea of it. Although I do also love the occasional comment they give me. They say, I like this hair. This is my favorite. It looks like it's growing out of your scalp. I do enjoy hearing those comments from my friends and family. Overall, they are 100% supportive. They love the idea. They have given me nothing but positive feedback. And I'm incredibly grateful that not only do they like what I'm doing, they enjoy what they're seeing as well.
Actually, everybody who knows me or who's known me for quite some time know that I wear a hair system because I've been bald for 20 years. So everybody knows. People have their opinions, but everybody seems to like my hair systems.
Not really. I'm not like that actually. I've always dreamed of having like a reddish or red hair, and I've also had like a blonde hair, so I might go blonde soon also. I'm feeling like that because I think it might look cool.
Something crazy that I did with my hair systems, not just yet, but I got a blonde hair system from Lordhair, like the blondest of them all, but I haven't installed it yet. I will probably do it next month because I'm going on vacation, and I think like it's the perfect time to get away from everything and being in a place where nobody knows you, and I can just get it installed, get a haircut, and then go on vacation. So I'll show you the pictures as soon as I have them, but I think that I haven't done anything crazy in the past year except for starting to wear hair systems, which is crazy enough.
Yeah, I think of course when you first are looking for hair systems, you are checking the prices, and of course the price was for me one thing, because you need to prepare to buy like 3 to 4 pieces in a year, and if you use it more or style it more, and you might need to have buy like 1 or 2 more, but it only depends on your own use. But yeah, the pricing and then the customer service is excellent. I've been having such a great time talking to them, and also they've been so polite and so nice and so quick to answer. So I think that is the best thing. And also because I'm living here in Finland, in Helsinki, and the hair is coming from China, so it has always arrived here at my home in like 5 working days via FedEx. So it's incredible, it's like magic. So that's the best thing, that shipping is so quick, because I can have like a new hair in a week from ordering. So yeah, that's the best thing.
I chose Lordhair because I had a good look around online at other suppliers of hair systems, and most of them were a lot more expensive than Lordhair. I also find as well that after I'd had a couple of interactions with Lordhair, I found that they're really quick to respond. They're really good at answering your questions in detail. They can send you resources. There's a lot of information on their website about how to pick colours and densities, and about the different materials, the different videos. There's lots of user reviews and stuff like that. So it's good. I like Lordhair. I like speaking with them, and they're always very helpful and very responsive and quick. So I mean, that's why I picked them. They're cheaper as well than anyone else, so that's good. It's always good.
With an actual hair system specialist here in my area, after he broke everything down and talked about the price, I decided that was way out of my budget and I could not afford that being 21 years old. So at that point, I decided to take matters into my own hands, and I went and I did a deep dive on the internet like anyone would over hair systems. I thought, I'm a hairstylist and I have more access to things than the average person does. Come to find out, I didn't even need that access because Lordhair is for everybody. And so I actually discovered Lordhair through Amazon. I'm not too sure if it was a third-party reseller or what, but they kept popping up in the search bar. So I actually went directly to their website, and once I was on the website, they had so many different options. It was a little overwhelming at first, but luckily, once I took a time to, go through the tutorials and go through the forums of actual hair system wearers, and then on top of that, when you find a system, they kind of have like a little breakdown list of, what they're good for, what the density is, if you can wear bangs, if you can wear it pushed back. Like, it was already all covered for me. And I was so glad that I found this because the price was so affordable and fair for what you were getting. And then the quality of the product as well was phenomenal. This system I'm wearing right now is actually a Lordhair system, and it is still such a great quality even up to this day. So I'm very thankful that I was able to find such a great resource that not only sold the product.
Congrats Lordhair again, and I wish you the best, and we'll guys see you again.
I am so happy to be part of Lordhair's 15-year anniversary. They've been nothing but kind and so great since the beginning, and I'm so glad and honored to say that Lordhair was my very first introduction into the world of hair systems. So I'm so incredibly happy to see that they're celebrating their 15 years of anniversary, and I hope you have many more anniversaries and milestones to come. Thank you again, Lordhair, for such a great opportunity and for being so kind and so gracious in everything you've done, not only for me, but for your customers across the world.
I wanted to congratulate Lordhair for its 15th anniversary, making some of the best hair systems in the industry and catering to men and women who need a quick solution to their hair loss. Happy 15th anniversary. I'll talk to you soon.